Look, this isn't making any sense. My father is dead.
Yes, honey. Cliff Wilson is dead. You knew him as your father, and he loved you like his son. But he was not your biological father. Victor is.
Father, not by. This is crazy. I mean, why would you guys lie about this for 27 years?
Okay, I know. I should have told you about this a long time ago, and I'm so sorry.
Okay, you know what? I get it. I get it. You're making this up because you can't stand the idea of leaving me alone. You don't have to do this, Mom. Mom, you don't have to.
That's not it. The things I want to leave you with, the things that are most important to me. I want you to know how much I love you. And I want you to know the truth. You deserve that.
The truth?
Yes, honey.
Mom, there can't be two versions of the truth for one person. Cliff was my dad. And Cliff loved me very much.
He loved you very much. Cliff Wilson was the man that I wanted to be your father for reasons that are not important. It doesn't matter, and I don't want to step on the memories of what the two of you
Then stop saying
shared.
this. Just stop.
I don't have the energy to do this. Please.
Please listen to your mother.
This is a very private matter between my mother and me.
Okay,
And I
that's
appreciate...
enough. That's enough. I asked for Victor to be here.
I don't accept it.
Come here.
I'm right here, Mom.
Come here. You need to hear this. Listen to me. I asked Victor to stay away. I asked to raise you without him. He respected my wishes. Do you hear that?
What kind of a man stays away from his son?
You heard your mother. I respected her wishes to stay away.
Okay, so it's her fault.
Yes.
Well,
Yes. It's my fault. If that's what you need to hear. It's my fault. And now I'm dying. And I want you to know the truth about who your real father is, because I want you to know that you have family. You're not alone.
Mom,
This is
the only
important
family
to me.
I care about is you. The only family I care about is you, Mom.
I cannot. I will not leave you alone in this world.
Then don't leave it.
Oh.
Come on.
Thank you.
are you okay?
Yeah, fine.
No, there's something wrong.
Well, I mean, isn't it obvious? We're at my father's club. It's like we're just asking for trouble by being here.
Yeah, because we're not supposed to be dating.
Yeah, that and a million other reasons. He doesn't approve of me seeing you or of my work in the fashion world. But yet here we are, rubbing his face in both.
Yeah. I'm all too aware of it, trust me.
Yeah. But you brought me here anyway. That's pretty gutsy of you.
No. You can call me Gutsy Ashby. I think he's going to appreciate the gift I got him.
These are exciting times for us.
I'm building my team at the foundation.
Yes, and the magazine's finally starting to take shape. To our good fortune.
To our new ventures. Oh, and to getting Jeff and Gloria out of our house.
I'm working on that.
Any progress?
There are hopeful signs. I'm waiting to hear from a judge who may give us control of our home again.
When will you know?
Hopefully tomorrow.
You're still hoping.
Honey, no one should be all alone in this world.
I'm not alone. I have you. Mom, you've given me everything.
You were always the sweetest little boy. You were so kind. So good. It was easy to make a life for you. And you've grown into such a fine young man. So proud of you. Don't ever forget that.
Now I just want to take care of you. Okay, let's focus on that.
You know what, sweetheart? We've always taken care of each other, haven't we?
I want it to be just the two of us. Just you and me together now, okay?
We are together.
I mean alone together. We don't need any strangers here.
Victor is not a stranger.
Mom, he doesn't mean anything to me.
Just give him a chance. Get to know him, honey. Please.
Hope, I think it might be best if you rest for a while. And Vic, I would like to talk to you in the kitchen, if that's possible.
Please. Just try. For me. Give him a chance.
Well, you're looking better.
Thank you. I feel fine, considering.
So the effects of the poison
Weren't fatal. You were absolutely right. One drop wasn't enough to make me sick.
Well, I have some news that might make you sick.
Do I want to hear this?
Probably not.
Oh, go ahead. Tell me. Married to a man who threatens me with jail and makes me pay for his every whim. And everything else pales by comparison, right?
I can top that. Jeff told me that, that he's falling in love with you.
And you believed him.
I think he meant it. He seems sincere.
He doesn't love me. He loves my money and the power he has over me.
Why can't he love both?
Well, I know I'm lovable, but he's not capable of a beautiful emotion like love.
Then why would he admit it to me?
Because he's playing you.
He knows I'm not gullible.
Yes, you are. You went gaga over that sports car he gave you.
Mom, it is such an amazing ride.
It is a bribe, and I expect you to give it back.
Oh, hell no. Not unless you plan on buying me one.
Listen to you. He's trying to buy your loyalty, and it's working.
He does have a likable quality about him.
Shut up.
Ow.
You listen to me. Plus the euphoria of your flashy little sports car makes you forget you are my son, you are my confidant. I trust you, and we are a team. And I'm the one that has enough money to buy you 100 sports cars and a dozen yachts.
Fine. Fine, then bust out the platinum card and let's get busy.
You get this through your thick little skull. If I find out that Jeffrey has seduced you over to his side, I will disown you, I will disinherit you, because I will not tolerate disloyalty from anybody in my family, least of all, you.
Okay. Well, you don't have to worry. I'm with you 100%.
I know. So let's forget this silly conversation and move on.
Fine. Good idea. Now, you're gonna pretend to be really sick, and we're gonna take you to the hospital.
Yeah, and they'll run tests and find poison in my bloodstream.
Precisely. Which will alert the cops to the probability of an attempted murder.
Spouse is always the first suspect.
They'll check Jeff's bedroom, find the poison, which you will have planted there just before you collapse.
And that will be the end to this nasty little affair.
It'll be bye-bye Jeff Bardwell.
very good health, my darling wife. Thank you for giving me the life of a kept man. I only wish I'd met you when I was younger. But hey, never too late to be rich. You're up to something. I can tell. You can't fool me. But you'll never beat me at my own game. I can promise you that.
Hey, Jack. Hey. How are you, Neil? Good to see you. Oh, please forgive me. I got a phone call.
Okay. Thank you. They came from a friend. Good taste. So, Neil, how are things going at Newman since Victor left?
It's going well enough.
And when is he coming back?
Sharon, I wish I could tell you. Sharon, nice talking to you. Can we talk later?
Oh, yeah, sure. Bye.
How are things at Newman Enterprises?
Neil wouldn't say. You know, he's very concerned about his daughter over there.
I'll tell you what. I saw how glamorous she looked tonight. I almost didn't recognize her. Listen, I just got some pretty hopeful news.
That's great.
Things are looking up.
On your best behavior, please.
Easier said than done. Karen, I will try my best. Hey, guys.
Hi.
Lily,
Hey. Hi.
you look absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. It's good to see you guys.
I love your dress. It's very glamorous.
Hello, Kane.
Hey, Neil. Hey, Karen. Would you like to pull up a chair and join us?
Oh, Lily, that dress is really something else.
Thank you. It's a Cynthia Peridot.
Cynthia Perro.
Oh.
Have you heard of Cynthia Perro?
Yes, she's only one of the season's hottest couture debuts, I believe.
I know. Can you believe I'm wearing her?
It looks great.
Well, you seem to know an awful lot about the business already, young lady.
Well, I mean, Chloe is a walking Wikipedia of fashion.
What, who's Chloe?
My so-called fashion guard. She was assigned to me by Jabot.
Yeah.
She had picked this out.
She's young and hip, and she's on top of what's hot and what's not.
What exactly is her job, Lily?
To fit me into a double minus triple zero by next week, it seems like.
Right. You do realize that you're special without all the tricks and gimmicks.
Yeah, well, I don't even really take all this too seriously, so.
If you're not going to take it seriously, then why do it at all?
I don't know. It's fun to play around in the hot fashion world.
And just be careful, honey. Don't lose yourself, all right?
Well, honestly, what I'm really worried about is spilling something on this expensive designer dress.
Thanks. Keep the change. So, what do you think?
Well, the judge has spoken.
Yeah, do you mind getting out of here? I'd love to tell Gloria the good news ASAP.
Let's do it. My, aren't we chipper?
Well, money makes me happy.
Uh-huh. Makes my son Kevin happy, too. Stop using mine to try to buy his loyalty.
Oh, my. Aren't we harsh today?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you go in there and fix us some dinner and we can continue this conversation at the table?
The kitchen's stocked. Go fix your own.
You know, I'd kind of like to make dinner together with my wife the way happy couples often do.
Happy, like a wolf in his prey.
Careful, darling. I might decide to devour you after all. And need I remind you, I have certain expectations.
Ha! Ha! Like what?
Do you want a list? Okay, fine. Your name is Bardwell, Gloria Bardwell. Not Abbott or Fisher or anything else. And I expect you to be nice to me.
Nice to you? If I refuse?
Jail is just a phone call away.
I assume you like your steak blood rare.
Look, like I said upstairs, this is a very private matter between my mother and me, and you really have nothing to do with this.
I understand what you're feeling.
You have to know that your mother asked me to come here. She wanted me to be present when she told you about her illness.
Okay, well, it's been done. So, I really don't see any reason for you to stay.
I have every reason to stay.
The fact that you may be my biological father, it really means nothing to me, And I don't think there's anything you're going to say that's going to change that.
Mm-hmm. And you're saying that in spite of knowing what your mother's asking of you?
My mother made her choice a long time ago. I think it's a little late to be changing that choice now, don't you?
It's a very complicated story, between your mother and me. I'll tell you everything about it. So I guess we understand now. Your mother's desire is for us to get to know each other.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
But whatever you feel about me, she is asking for forgiveness.
Look, I can't focus on my mother as long as you insist on being here.
All right, I understand.
I don't want you to die, Mom. Come on. Stay with me, please. Please, Mama, stay with me.
So, Neil, this is for you.
What's the occasion?
Nothing. I just want to get you a gift.
Joe Zawinul, 1988. I can't believe this. I've been looking for this album for years.
Yeah, Lily mentioned it to me.
Where'd you find it?
My uncle in Australia, he's a huge jazz fan. He lives in a trailer and can't really afford a decent meal, but he's got this incredible jazz collection. So I asked him if he'd part with it because I told him it meant a lot to me.
Well, that is very generous of you, Kane.
I'm glad you like it.
Are you a big jazz fan yourself?
I grew up with the stuff, but it's not really my cup of tea. But I know a lot about it because I listened to my uncle talk to his buddies about it.
Joe Zawinul is an amazing artist, and this is one hell of an LP. Thanks.
Yeah, Lily mentioned it to me, and when she did, I remembered he had it in his collection.
I am sorry I'm late. I had a meeting with the realtor. Amber, why are you meeting with the realtor? I'm renting a new apartment. I'm going to be moving out at the end of the month. Is it because of me? Because I'm living with all of you now? No, Jana, it's got nothing to do with you, I swear. I just want to live by myself, that's all.
Are you sure you're not moving out because of yours and Daniel's little mattress mambo?
Get off it, Kevin.
No,
stop it. Look, you really shouldn't run away from your problems just because you slept with the guy. Come on, guys, okay? You are really getting on my nerves, just always reminding me.
She sure is protesting.
No, it's no big deal. End of story.
Well, if it's not a big deal, then why are you moving out of the flat?
Jeffrey? Jeffrey?
Jeffrey, darling, your drink is ready. Just the way you like it, dear. Straight up with one ice cube.
Thank you, darling. You're the best wife a man could ever hope for. Oh. 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 I bet you're happy. Thinking of me?
As a matter of fact, I was.
Ah, you see? I can bring a smile to your lips.
My. What an unpleasant surprise. Jeffrey, darling, Jack and Sharon are here.
Yes, with news.
And champagne, too.
Oh, yeah, we have plenty to celebrate.
Hey, Mom. Mama.
Oh, honey.
It's okay. It's okay.
I was dreaming.
What are you doing?
Help me out, honey.
Yeah. Come on, gently. Do you need some water? Do you need your pills? It's okay. It's okay, Mama.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry this is all coming down on you all at once.
I can handle it. All right, don't worry about me. We're gonna get through this together.
There's not much left to get through. I don't have much time left.
Mom,
I can feel it.
You gotta stop saying that. There's new drugs. There's all sorts of new treatments. You can't give up.
I need you to forgive me. Please forgive me for all my mistakes. Please. Just give Victor a chance. Please just get to know him. Will you do that?
Look, I love you. I love you. I trust your judgment, but I don't know this guy. I mean, he's no more a father to me than the mailman.
Look, he's a good man.
Okay, Mom, look. I forgive you.
Thank you.
I forgive you, okay?
Thank you.
But I don't think that any guy that would leave his son alone for this many years can be taken seriously.
Things are not always as black and white as they seem.
Okay, well, look, I don't want to let a stranger into my life right now. Not at a time like this.
My sweet love. Don't judge him. And don't hate him. That's all I'm asking of you.
I think they look lovely together. Come on, he seems to be treating her well.
He makes me uneasy, as if he's trying to, like, buy my approval.
Oh, come on. I don't think he's trying to buy her approval. He doesn't need to. Lily's an adult. She can go out with him whether he has your approval or not.
Karen, why do you do that? Why do you always find something good to say about that guy?
No, I just don't think he's trying to buy your approval. Gain it, maybe.
Yeah, by giving me a one-of-a-kind gift?
By giving you a thoughtful gift. He gave you something that you wanted. I think he's just reaching out to you, that's all.
Reaching out. He doesn't even like jazz.
Exactly my point. He could have full-on lied about it and said that he did. Now that would be sucking up to you.
Okay, you got a point.
Yeah, I do have a point. I think he's just reaching for common ground. And think about it. I mean, how many guys today would go through all the trouble of finding out what their girlfriend's father likes and then hunting it down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. So it was kind of thoughtful of him,
It was
wasn't
very thoughtful. And I think that says something about his character. And I think that should mean something to you.
It does.
really nice of you to give my dad that album.
Yeah, I just don't think he liked it as much as I hoped.
Well, it's just because he was thinking about us and being an overprotective dad.
I know. I know.
I'm sure right now he's telling Karen that you were trying to buy his acceptance of you.
You don't think that, do you?
No, no, of course not. It was just your attempt to try and connect with him. And I really, really appreciate you for doing that.
Come on, Jana, you don't know me at all. You know, I'm happy being alone. I just love being by myself.
Oh, I don't know. You don't really strike me as the type.
You have no idea. You know, I need a quiet little corner to work on my designs, and I like to play loud music in the middle of the night, and sometimes, just out of nowhere, I get the urge to just scream at the top of my lungs, and I can't do any of that stuff living with you guys.
I bet you get sad and gloomy when you're alone.
I think you would lose that bet because I love being alone.
Okay. Whatever you say. But I will say, however, I am going to go on a personal mission to find you a lovely, strapping young bloke.
Trust me, you would be wasting your time because I'm cool, really.
Oh, come on, Amber. Everybody needs somebody. And you need somebody who's good enough for you. Now, that person might be Daniel. I don't know. It might be somebody else. But I don't think you should be alone.
Stand on ceremony, make yourselves at home.
Yeah, this happens to be my home.
What are we celebrating exactly?
Well, I just received the judge's ruling regarding this house.
Go on.
In a nutshell, Sharon and I will be moving back in.
That's it?
Oh, no, there's more.
There are going to be some serious changes in our living arrangements.
Be right back.
Sure.
So, want another drink?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
Hey, listen, on a serious tip, very cool, very thoughtful of you to get this out.
I'm glad you like it. You know, I didn't think my uncle was going to part with it.
Uncle was fond of you, wasn't he?
You know, when I was 13, he took me to see Chick Corea's electric band. We didn't have much money, so we packed some sodas and some sandwiches. We went to the alley behind the club. We propped open the window to the kitchen so we could hear the band. It was great.
Sounds like he was a big fan.
I wouldn't miss that concert. He just wouldn't miss it. So we're outside, and the cook, he sees us and he feels bad for us. So he sneaks us in, and we get to see the concert from the sidelines.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of an experience that I had. It was in Chicago. There was this jazz club called Andy's, right? It's in a rich neighborhood, and I couldn't afford to go in there. And I'll never forget it. My brother and I, Malcolm, we were teenagers. We heard that the weather report was playing there, so we beelined for Andy's.
You know, Joe's that one old founded weather report.
Yeah, exactly. I'm surprised you knew that. So anyway, listen, we headed around the back, and we offered to carry in their instruments. And the musicians, they didn't care. We were just kids, you know, and they let us carry in the instruments. And then they said, I want you to hang around for a while, watch the show. And it was fantastic. I've been a fan ever since.
Yeah, sounds a little more clever and strategic than my uncle and myself.
You know, however you pull it off, man, it is all about the music. Right?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
The judge is allowing you to move back into the house. Well, so what? You lived here before.
Yeah, and you left of your own accord.
We didn't push you out.
No, you didn't. But you did make our lives a living hell.
Well, one person's hell is another person's paradise.
Well said, darling.
Thank you, darling.
Well, be that as it may, there are going to be some changes around here.
How so?
I guess the judge ruled like King Solomon. Half is yours, half is ours. Each couple will be assigned living quarters.
Really?
Yes, really. Time allowed in common living areas will be shared equally. You will have certain hours of the day that the kitchen, the dining room, the living room are yours. And of course, if you overstay your allotted time, I have the right to throw you out.
Yeah, well, you know, that works out fine for you three working people, but I'm a man who spends a lot of time at home.
Yes, we noticed that. Well, you could always get a job, or at least a hobby.
You know, this is ridiculous. We can work out a schedule among ourselves that's a lot better.
Yeah, we're all civilized people. We should be able to accommodate each other's needs.
Yeah, and if we happen to have guests over for dinner and they stay a few extra minutes, no problem, right?
Well, actually, there is, Gloria, because you see, the rules are very, very rigid, and we intend to abide by them to the very last minute and the very last square inch.
Yeah, there is no negotiating. And if you can't follow the rules, there are consequences. Serious consequences.
Hey, girls. Hey. Kane was actually just telling me the greatest story about his uncle.
Yeah, but your story about you and your brother in Chicago was a lot better.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? It's very interesting, though, how we've had similar experiences. Anyway, listen, it's getting kind of late. I have to close up the shop. Thank you so much for inviting us to join you. And by the way, don't worry about the bill. It's on me.
Thought you were going to say that. I already took care of it, though.
Did you now? All right.
Anyway, it was great. Thank you. Good night, Neil.
No, thank you.
Night, Daddy.
Night, baby. Love you.
Bye, Karen.
Bye-bye, Karen. Bye-bye.
I'm very proud of you, Neil Winters.
What did I do right?
You got along with Kane.
Yeah, well, actually, I'm enjoying getting to know the guy.
What's wrong? Okay?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
Why aren't you at school? Where's Cliff? Call Cliff. He'll know what to do. Where am I?
Nurse! Nurse! It's all right. Just relax. Just
Honey?
It's okay. Nurse is coming. Nurse is coming.
Honey.
I thought you left.
I'm not going anywhere.
I wish I had my own place so I wouldn't have to say goodbye to you at the door.
Yeah, wouldn't that be wonderful?
Yes. I wish I could ask you in.
I don't think that'd be a good idea.
I want to make love to you.
Is that so?
Yes, that is so.
Well, I think that I should find somewhere that is more private.
No, you know what?
What?
I will. I am gonna figure something out for tomorrow, for Valentine's Day.
Hey! What are you doing to me?
You like that?
I did like it.
Yeah?
Okay.
Well, you know you like that too.
Wait. What are we doing?
I don't know.
I thought you were gonna sing a
No,
song.
you were gonna sing.
This is a really bad idea.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, come here. What? Hey, Amber. Do these jeans make my butt look big?
Oh, come on. Cheer up, Amber. Thanks, guys. I always get a little blue right before Valentine's Day.
Why? There's no reason to be. You've got us.
Yeah. Love bug.
Forever.
Yeah, I do.
this judge should be fired.
Why? Because he didn't rule in your favor?
Well, I don't know why you're unhappy, Gloria. I mean, the judge ruled that each couple gets half of the space, half of the time.
Yeah, you get the good bedrooms and we get the guest quarters.
And who said Jack gets to make the decisions?
Oh, that's simple. Seniority. The judge determined that I'd been here the longest, therefore I should decide.
Well, I think it's pretty suspicious.
Well, the documents are perfectly valid. You can check them out in court.
You know, I don't really know why you're not more appreciative, Gloria. Jack worked really hard on this.
Yes, I spent countless hours coming up with this perfect arrangement. Well, Sharon and I will be moving back in tomorrow morning. Cheers.
Cheers.
Next on The Young and the Restless.
So is this battle over me what finally drove you two apart?
What if I pay 6 months' rent up front cash?
Karen, I'm Pat. You're Pat. Wait, Pat Benatar?